Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are doing well. The topic which we are doing today, it is a very important topic. It's about sabr, patience. So you will know in this video about the significance and importance of patience. So the Arabic word sabr comes from a root meaning to refrain and stop. Patience is a virtue which helps us to refrain and stop from doing that which is not good. In a spiritual sense, patience means stopping ourselves from complaining or panicking or despairing in times of grief or in times of hard situations. The patience is mentioned at many places in Quran and Sunnah of the beloved Prophet, peace be upon him. Do you know how many times it is mentioned in Quran? Yes, you are right. It's about 90 times it is mentioned in Quran. That shows its importance. So the virtues and greatness of patience you can derive from the life of Prophet, peace be upon him, and from the sayings of sayings of Allah in Quran. Allah Almighty said in Quran, only those who are patient shall receive their rewards in full without hisab. Hisab means accountability, which you have learned the last week. There is great reward only for those among us who are patient with the decree of their Lord. So patience is a quality, although it is very hard to be patient during hard times. That's why it has a lot of rewards. So many times in our lives, something happens to us and we feel that this is the worst thing that can happen to us. But then after the trial, when relief and ease come, we realize that the difficult times had happened for good to come. So it is important that believers have to be patient and know that Allah is sufficient for us and is the best arranger of all our affairs. He will guide us to that which is good for us in this life and hereafter too. There are so many examples related to patience in the life of Prophet, peace be upon him, that we should consider and practice in our daily lives while facing some trials or difficulties. I hope you remember the example from the life of Prophet, peace be upon him, where he went to Taif to call the people to Islam. They were not ready to listen to him. While leaving Taif, they hired some youngsters to throw stones on Prophet, peace be upon him. It was a very hard day in the life of Prophet, peace be upon him. They hit him with stones. So Prophet ﷺ, he became badly injured. His whole body was full of blood. His shoes were full of blood. Hardly he was managed to escape and he took shelter near a mountain. Then Jibreel alayhi salam he came and asked him, if you want, I can crush this town into within two mountains because it is a mountainous area. Prophet, peace be upon him, you know what he replied? He said, no, maybe in future the people of this town, they will enter into Islam. And it happens after a few years, the whole town entered into Islam. So you can see the virtue and benefit of being patient during hard times. Although it was very hard time for Prophet, peace be upon him. Prophet ﷺ said, no fatigue, nor disease, nor sorrow, nor sadness, nor hurt, nor distress befalls a Muslim, even if it were the pick he receives from a thorn, but that Allah expiates some of his sins for that. I hope you learn many things from these slides and you enjoy the lesson and the story of Prophet, peace be upon him. See you next with next slide. Thank you so much.